Okay, the fun never stops. Let's continue with some more variations of what you could be asked. In this example, we're finding the common difference. You're given the first term, the 29th term. All right, whatever. I label what I have. I have the 29th term. A sub 29 is equal to 20. There's 29 terms because that's the 29th term. We don't care about the partial sum, and we're solving for D, our common difference. You don't have to replace it with X if you don't want to. And then I'm just going to plug in what I have. So 29th term goes here. A sub 29 is equal to A sub 1 plus 29 minus 1 times D. Okay, and I replace first term, my A sub 29, my 29th term, and then I just finish out with the order of operations. Okay, 29 minus 1 is 28x. I added 6 simultaneously to the other side, and then we divide. And when you divide, you should always reduce your answer to lowest terms. So our common difference is 13 over 14. Let's keep going. All right, when they say arithmetic means, what they're saying is they want the two terms that fall between -4 and 5. All right, so what do I have? Well, I have my first term, which is -4. And I also have my fifth term. This is A sub 5. Okay, well, how many terms do I have? I'm sorry, not A sub 5, A sub 4. I have 4 terms. Okay, I don't care about the sum. And the common difference, I don't really know that right now, but I'm going to find it. So I put in my A sub 4, so I have basically A sub 4 is equal to A sub 1 plus 4 minus 1, because n is 4, times D. And notice that I have everything here except for D, so I can solve for D. All right, I'm going to follow my order of operations, parentheses, 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have 5 is equal to -4 plus 3x. And then all I did was I added the 4 to both sides. Okay, so this is the work that's missing. 3x is equal to 9, and then I divide it by 3. And x, which is my common difference, is 3. Well, how is that useful to me? Well, now that I know the common difference, and since it's positive, I know that I'm going to just add 3 to get my next term. And if I do -4 plus 3, that's -1. And then I add 3 to get my next term. So -1 plus 3 is 2. And as long as I did my math right, if I add 3, I should get my fourth term of 5, which I do. So my two arithmetic means are -1 and -2. All right, let's find 3 arithmetic means. So that means I want 3 terms between 1 and 4. And when they say arithmetic, they're basically telling you it's an arithmetic sequence, just in case you're wondering, well, how do I know? It's because they tell you. All right, so if I write out what I have A sub 1 is equal to 1. I have my first term. And then I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth term. Okay, so then I just need, I have my number of terms is 5. I don't care about the sum. I don't have the common difference. So you can call that X or leave it as D. So now what I have is I have A sub 5 is equal to A sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 times D. Notice I have everything except for D. So I'm going to go ahead and solve for my common difference and see where that takes me. Follow the order of operations. And I have 4 is equal to 1 plus 4x or 4D. Subtract the 1. 3 is equal to 4x. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X or D is equal to 3/4. Now remember, I need to find my other, my 3 terms. So if I add 3/4 to 1, I get 7/4. Okay, if you're like, how did I go from 1 to 7/4? Well, 1 plus 3/4 is the same thing as saying 4/4 plus 3/4. So that's how I get 7/4. Then I add 3/4 again. You know, you just add the numerators, leave the denominators alone, add 3/4 again. And then if I add 3/4 again, I better end up with 4. And if you think about it, 13/4 plus 4/4. Okay. That gives me 4. Oops, no, that's a typo. That should be 17/4. Not 17/4. I wrote that in wrong. What did I write? Plus 4/4. 13/4 plus 3/4 is 16/4, and that gives you 4. And then we're done.